I feel like what I just said right there was pretty powerful. Do not choose things in your business out of fear. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Savana, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing how you can price your worth as a pet groomer and also why you shouldn't take on every single dog that comes your way. Hey guys, welcome back to one of my pet grooming videos. Before I get into the content of this video, I want to quickly apologize for no video last week. I was feeling really sick. I also want to thank you guys for all of the well wishes on Instagram. I'm feeling a lot better this week, and now we will be getting back to the regular at least once a week video upload. Today we're kind of in just a chill setting. I'm sitting on the floor while my daughter naps, and we're going to discuss something that I thought would be really important. I have no notes in front of me today. I'm just going to talk off the top of my head and from my heart and share some stuff that I hope will be helpful for some other self-employed groomers like myself out there. I really want to talk about pricing your worth as a pet groomer and why I am kind of going against what I used to advise people when they would ask me how they should set their prices. And also I want to talk about why you shouldn't accept every single pet that inquires about your services. To get into the first part of this video and why and how you should price your worth, I am just going to kind of explain why my thinking process of how I respond to this question has changed. So in the past, when a groomer that is about to go out on their own and start their own business would ask me how they should set their prices, this is what I would tell them. I would tell them to look in their area and see what other groomers are charging. So if they are opening a salon, look at other salons in your area. If they were going the mobile grooming route, to look at other mobile groomers in the area and price on par with them. Now, I do still agree with that, and why it's important to price on par or higher, which I'll get to in a second, is so that everybody is at an even playing field. You don't want to be the one that goes in there, lowballs everybody, and tries to steal all the clients. Plus, you're just going to be working twice as hard. We need to be helping each other out in the grooming industry. People asking me what my prices are could be totally different than how things are priced in your area. So I do still agree, do your research, where you live, whether you're salon or mobile, decide your prices, but then decide if those prices are pricing your worth. Now, what I mean by pricing your worth is, do those prices cover your bills? And do they also reflect your skills? Now, when I talk about your prices covering your bills, it's kind of self-explanatory. You need to add up all of your business expenses, make sure the prices and the amount of dogs you're going to be doing per day, per month, however you calculate this, covers your business expenses. But they also do have to cover your bills at home too. Your mortgage, your rent, your groceries, etc. If you have a partner, it needs to cover your half, right? So that makes sense. How you price your services has to cover all of the bills you need to pay, both in your business and at home. Where I want to talk about pricing your worth and why maybe you should price your services a little bit higher than everybody else, or maybe even a lot bit higher depending, is your skills. Now, what sets you apart as a groomer? When I went to grooming school, one of the things that our instructor taught us that has always stuck with me is that people will go to a groomer that has less technical skills but has the heart and care over somebody where it's an amazing groom, but they can tell they're not in it for the right reason. Say you're charging $80 for a Shih Tzu groom, and you are putting so much love and passion into it. You're doing extra steps, you include teeth brushing, maybe you're doing energy healing like me, you do Reiki on the animals, but then Joe Schmo down the street is also charging $80, but they're just rushing dogs through all day, not putting the care in. You need to be charging more than Joe Schmo, because I can guarantee you your clients can feel the love and care and the honesty that you have for those dogs. I used to work with a couple groomers that they didn't love their job. They were just in it for the money. They did as many dogs as possible in a day, in and out, in and out. I don't work like that. I work a lot slower. I care about the animals. I take my time. I should be pricing my services a little bit higher, especially because I'm not doing as many dogs in a day as them because I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time. But I also need to be charging for that love and care and any of those extra things that I'm putting into it. Also, along with your skills, how much experience do you have? Do you have like 20 years experience? Way more than a brand new groomer down the street? Do you have extra training where you've learned more about skin and coat, about working with elderly dogs? There's so many different things that could make you more skilled than a groomer down the street. So I think you need to be pricing your worth. Don't just price the bare minimum what everybody else is pricing. Where this gets kind of sticky is in the beginning when you first start your business. Say you're starting from ground zero, you don't have any clients, maybe no clients are moving with you from your last salon, maybe you're not allowed to contact your clients, or maybe you just got out of school and you're starting a brand new business. It can be scary and you want clients to come in right away because you have your bills to pay, which is totally fair. But the problem is if you price really low to attract clients, it's really hard to raise your prices later on, especially if you're somebody like me that's kind of awkward, kind of feels bad, and doesn't even know how to bring up the conversation of, I'm sorry, your groom is going up $20 because I've been severely undercharging you. I strongly encourage you to set your prices as a groomer where you want them to be from the beginning. Also, if you're on par with all the other groomers in your area or a little bit higher, people are gonna take you seriously. If one person's charging $80 for a groom and then you come in here and you're charging $20 for a groom, it does look kind of suspicious and like you don't know what you're doing. Now I'm sure you're probably thinking, well, Savannah, how do I set my prices to reflect my skills and my care and to set me apart from the other groomers in my area? And that I don't really have an answer for you. If any of you guys have some ideas, please leave them in the comments down below, because this is actually something that I struggle with. When I started my business, I priced myself on par with other mobile groomers in the area. I have an extra $20 service charge because I go to people's homes and it's a convenience and I have to pay for the gas going to their house, etc. That's what everybody else in the area charges. But now I'm realizing that I'm not pricing for my skills. If you are scared to price higher than your competitors, I don't even really want to say competitors, but the other groomers in your area, because you're scared you're not going to get the business, please, I encourage you, price your worth. Price what is worth it for you, both with your bills, your personal situation, how many dogs you do a day, and also all the extra knowledge, skill, and care that you put into every single dog. Why I want you to do this from the very beginning is you start getting traction in your business and you start getting clients, and you get those clients that see you put in the extra care. They are going to refer their friends and they're gonna say, you know what, Savannah is a little bit more expensive than every other groomer I've taken my dog to, but it's worth it. She cares so much. She takes so much extra time. She talks to me before and after the groom. She really actually enjoys what she's doing, cares about my dog, and puts in the time. It's not this rush shop of trying to do a million dogs per day. And let me tell you, the most valuable thing in a business is referrals. People trust their family and friends. If a family member or a friend refers them to someone with an excellent review, they trust them. I think I kind of covered everything that I want to talk about in terms of pricing. If you have any questions, put them down below, or if you have any advice for other groomers, please put it down below as well. Next, I want to talk about why when you're starting your business or at any point in time with your business, you shouldn't accept every single pet that either walks into your salon or calls you on the phone and inquires. Many of us, before starting our own businesses, we worked for other businesses that made us do every single dog that walked in the door, whether they were aggressive. Check out my aggressive dog video and why I don't accept them and how you can stand up for yourself and not groom aggressive dogs and be scared. But we worked at places where we had to groom aggressive dogs, scared dogs, big dogs we didn't like grooming, maybe breeds you don't like grooming, maybe you had to put up with clients that were really rude to you, but you worked for somebody, so you just had to do what they said and just put up with it. What is that saying that everybody always says, the customer is always right? Let me tell you, sometimes the customer is wrong and you need to let them go. Politely, with love and light, let them go out of your space, especially when you own your own business. You are in this because you want to be your own boss, You want to manage your own time, you want to make your own money, but you also want to make your own decisions and you want to love what you're doing. So I strongly encourage you, do not accept every single dog. If you absolutely hate grooming sheepdogs, do not accept them. Just politely turn them away. If you encounter a client, you groom their dog, they're incredibly rude to you, they don't appreciate you, you guys just don't vibe, just let them go politely. I don't want you guys busting your butts because grooming is already an incredibly hard career, both physically and mentally, and you have to trade your time for money. I don't want you taking on clients that are rude to you, dogs you don't like. The point of having your own business is creating your dream life. That's how I want you guys to think of your own business. Creating your life. If you keep accepting all these dogs that you don't like, all these mean clients, the universe is just gonna keep giving it to you and testing you, and before you know it, you're gonna have a huge clientele that you don't even like. I know if you're a new groomer and you're starting your business, once again, you are worried about getting clients, you wanna get clients quickly, but they will come. If you have the right heart and the right drive in this, they will come, and honestly, the references, guys, the references are everything in this business. Okay, I want to give you guys an example to really drive home why you shouldn't just accept every single pet or client that comes your way in the beginning, even though you're scared your clientele isn't going to build. I know a groomer that when she first started, she would take on every single dog because she was scared. Then eventually she started doing a few aggressive dogs. Did she like doing these aggressive dogs? No. But she was able to get them done. They were a fight the entire groom. She was incredibly stressed out. But guess what? She was the only groomer that could get those dogs done or that would accept them and deal with them. So word of mouth spread, and before she knew it, she had almost an entire clientele of difficult, aggressive dogs that she did not enjoy grooming. How, after about 2 years of your business, do you awkwardly tell people, I don't want to groom your dog anymore, and you're the only groomer they've been able to find to groom their dog? So this is why from the very beginning, you need to price your worth, price what you want and what you need and what you deserve. But you also need to take on clients that you love. Take on your dream clients and they will do the work for you and promote for you. I do want to say, I know there's groomers out there that love grooming difficult, aggressive dogs. They love taking on those dogs that no other groomers will. That is awesome and I applaud you. That is personally not me, but everybody out there, please listen to me. Create your dream business from the very beginning so you don't have to try to unwind what you did in the beginning out of fear. I feel like what I just said right there was pretty powerful. Do not choose things in your business out of fear. Please, please, please. I am the biggest advocate for chasing your dreams and just do what's right for you. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and discussing this topic. If you have anything to add to it or anything that can help fellow groomers, please leave it down below. And I encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as I upload new videos every single week and I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. Thanks guys, see you next time.